Alright, so this is just a quick Kaiser guide, pretty much, just some tips and tag with Kaiser. So first off, this is the main one. I don't know if anyone else knows this, but Kaiser impact feels a lot weaker. Not at range, but like at close range now. Like if you like shoot from here or whatever, it's still like the same OP Kaiser, right? It's still OP. But what I've noticed is like close range. You see how low that went? It's actually just crazy, like how. So there's like a really easy tech you can do, which makes it so much better, which is this. You see, like I aimed at the bottom there, but it's still like it went the same height as if I just aimed here. It went the same height and stronger, but I aimed here. So how you do it is pretty much you just gotta like jump and then shoot with it, right? But there are some things to know. Is you don't do it too fast, like this. You don't do it like that. Like, hold up. I'll show why. So let's try to do that version. It's kind of like a regular. I mean, it's a bit stronger than a regular shot, right? If you just do this, it's actually about the same. Right? Even if you did this, it's like weaker, right? So what you want to do is you want to kind of wait, but you don't wait too long or else this happens. You don't want that to happen. So it's like you kind of just wait until you see the legs start to move up, like just like you don't do too late because they get that. It's like right when the legs move, like that. And this can go for, you know, like high corners. That was fast. I did that too fast. Let's get that again. You see, like you can go for like high corners, low corners. Like it works just really great when you're here. I also do it at long range, but it doesn't really buff it. It's just like, you know, for as fast as this. Oh, it actually does buff it a bit. That went higher. But it's a pretty cool tech you can do. Another thing is for Emperor's Route is like your best move. People don't really know how to use it, but you never want to use Emperor's Dribble. Emperor's Dribble is like so bad. Like genuinely you gotta do something about it. But Emperor's Route, of course you probably know about the stun and subjugation. The thing is though, you need to use this ability so well because it has a 60-second cooldown. This is like your main impact move. So you may use it to greed or whatever, but that's not a good use. Most of the time, it's best like if you're like, you know, away or the enemy just has the ball from kickoff here. If they get the ball, right, you kind of just wanna like wait until they go past you, or like if they go past you, right, just wait until they like dribble like this, or they flick. Because if they do that, like let's say he's right there and he does that, I can just do that, and then I get in front of him, he's stunned, I get the ball. And another thing is too, if you have a center mid here, you like can just kind of pull back, pinch the guy, use it for his route, your teammate tackles him, you get ball possession. And then you can subjugate your teammate if you want to get the ball so badly. For Kaiser volley, it's quite literally just a better Ren curve shot. You can do the same tech. So like for example, if I'm looking like this, instead of curving like this way, like curving inwards towards here, it'll instead do the opposite, you know, pretty simple Ren tech. If you're sideways like this, it'll just do like a up shot, which is really broken. I love to abuse like the Kaiser volley like that, because when you're like this and you use Kaiser volley, it just kind of looks something like this. Yeah, it's kind of like that, but it's way stronger, so it's really broken against goalkeepers. You can also use it if you're like here. You can just aim it about like here, and it'll just like always go in against a goalkeeper. I think like in my Rin Toshi video did something like that about it. Outside that, there's not so much. You kind of just gotta get good with aiming your shots, and well, remember just using your Emperor's route effectively. If you're a goalkeeper, something, I mean, you can of course like do your full field shot, but one thing to always like never underestimate is your passing ability. Like you see that? That's like a straight line. If my teammate is there, I can just do that. Just make sure no one's in front of you, because then they can just instantly pick it up, right? But you're able to just do that so well as a goalkeeper, which is great. It's kind of like an icicle from Hiyori, but it's slower. Another thing is, if you want, you can do this. I don't really know how effective it will be because I haven't really done it myself, but I kind of figured it out. Is if someone's in front of you, you can flick if an Emperor's route. It's probably not the smartest thing to do. I mean, like, it's probably very, very conditional, but hey, it's kind of an art form, honestly. And it's definitely better than Emperor's dribble, where they don't get stunned. Besides, your teammate in front of you gets the ball or whatever, but you can just subjugate them. For Kaiser volley, you kind of just don't be a pain, bro. Don't steal the ball or whatever. But it's also like very useful for like if my teammate is here, right? They're a bull hog. I'm in front of them, but they're gonna get the ball stolen off them. I can just do this, use Kaiser volley, and then boom, I have the ball in front of me, and yeah, I'm free. Another thing is too, if you actually this is for if you're playing against a Kaiser. If a Kaiser on the enemy team loves to use their Kaiser volley a lot, all you gotta do, like, this bull is like enemy Kaiser, just stand in front of them like this, and you'll just pick up the Kaiser volley instantly. It sucks so bad to have it happen to you, but you'll just pick up the Kaiser volley. There's not really much else to say. As for flows, you can just use whatever, really. I mean, I use Awakened Genius, but that's just because that's what I got. Emperor Flow is not that good. Prodigy Flow is probably just your best option as of like most things, because outside your Kaiser impact, like your Kaiser, I think it's like a 40-second cooldown, and then your Emperor's Dribble has a 60-second cooldown, which is shared. And then your Kaiser Volley, that doesn't really matter, but the reality is, if you have Prodigy, you basically just have 4 shooting abilities. And then on top of that, the extra movement speed and shot power is just massive. So you just can't really pass it up. Prodigy is good with everyone. As for lineups and stuff, there's not too much, but like if you're on the side here, you do want to aim like quite a bit higher for like these goals, like this guy. Right? Like even that was only about there. So I could very easily aim even higher if I wanted to. Like if I'm just here, not even that far away, I could probably aim about like here. Yeah, see, that goes in. So that's just something to keep in mind. I'm not sure how this drop scales. I'm not sure if it drops more the closer you are to goal or whatever, but one thing I have noticed, which is very important, is it's kind of like however close the ball is to the ground itself, the more it slows down, right? So like if I'm here, right, the ball won't really slow down much there, but if I aim like here, the ball tends to like, hold on, you can kind of see it, I swear. Like see, it slows down so much there, but if I aim here, like, it stays the same speed. It never slows down. So, I mean, like, oh, but you aimed higher. Yeah, but like, that's not really how physics works. They should slow down the same space, but realistically, they would probably have a higher peak, you know. That's just something to know, because it can be really annoying. But that's where the check comes in, like that, which is very useful. Grass cutters too, absolutely huge against real goalkeepers, especially. I mean, that is kind of nuts, especially because you can just do a no look one. as you're like this. Like, they just can't really do anything against it. There's a weird glitch I found. I don't really know how to recreate it, but sometimes you can just like header your Kaiser impact for some reason. I don't know how you do it. It's like you don't even have to aim down. Sometimes you can just aim about this level and it might happen. It's really weird. So just pay attention to that, I guess. I mean, you can actually you can fake shot kinda. This is not like recommended, but you can do it. Yeah, you can like do that, you know. Is it useful? Absolutely not, but yeah, you can do it. Oh yeah, by the way, your shoot ability. Oh, I can't use it because of the cooldowns, but like of course it stuns you for a long time. It's just don't use it. Please never use it. It's so bad. Like it's one of those moves you only use it if it's like I need to make sure that I don't lose the ball right here. Which even then, it's like just don't. You lose so much value out of it. So yeah, that's kind of what I really have to say for Kaiser. There's like, I guess there's lineups. If you're on like your side of the field or whatever, and like the goalkeeper isn't gonna be paying attention, right? You do just kind of have to aim at the like really top corner, bottom corner. No, it doesn't work. You gotta aim like about here. Wait, what? That didn't even go. Oh yeah, like right. The drop is substantial. So here. No, maybe I'm just a Lulu in chat. I don't really cross map that much if it isn't obvious. Let me actually try to see if there's a lineup. Because actually one thing I do know, which is pretty cool what you can do, is if you're like about here in the goal box, you can just kind of aim up, like straight up. And as you saw, I mean the goalkeeper catches it of course, but if that was a real goalkeeper, there's a chance they might not. There's a chance they could catch it, but yeah, you never know. And then of course with this information, you can kind of angle a little down. Right? You can angle a little down. If you don't get closer, I'm not sure how to angle it specifically, but like it's just more of a feeling type of thing. So like if we know that the distance to that bar is like straight up, but you kind of just gotta go a little double, like maybe there. Nah, I'm off. But still, it's like something you can do. And if like you also could use it to stall. If your teammate's expecting it to, like we have a lot of people here, I can't really pass maybe, so maybe something like that. You can just, and then boom, it's just gonna end up here. I guess you can also use it as a self pass, but probably not recommended that much. It definitely gets some confusion, especially if someone's right in front of you. You could Emperor's Route, and then boom, goals in front of you there. Actually, can you even header that? Yeah, you can header that. So if your teammate's like where you plan it to be, so like it's probably going to be about here, right? If I aim straight up here, it's going to be there. Yeah, about there. So if my teammate is there, they could probably like header it or something. Just like weird tech you can do with the duo. Apart from that, just nothing else to say. Please remember to pass your teammates though, because if you do pass, hey, you can set up a Kaiser volley, or if you do pass, hey, that means you're able to get yourself into a position to use Emperor's Route. So, but don't be too selfish, right? Just let everyone have fun. But have fun yourself.